The FK Bodø Glimt, the surprise sensation of the last edition of the UEFA Champions League, is going to build a brand new stadium, and now we're going to take a look at it together. Let's go! What's up, my friends? How are you all doing? There's a peculiar kind of magic about playing football on the edge of the Arctic Circle during the brutal Nordic winter, where the sanity of any athlete accustomed to the mild climates of southern Europe is put to the test. And right there, a small phenomenon dressed in yellow decided to challenge every structural and financial logic of the world's most popular sport. If you've been following European football closely over the last few years, you'll already know perfectly well that the Norwegian cold has been melting the arrogance of continental giants who travel there. Now, the tactical masterminds behind this team have decided that their current home has become far too small for the size of their ambitions. The sound of excavators has finally begun echoing through the quiet city of Bodo, announcing the arrival of a brand new era. FK Bodø Glimt have officially kicked off construction on the project that promises to redefine standards of engineering and sporting comfort across Scandinavia, the long-awaited Arctic Arena. As we talk, let's take a look at the images of what will become the club's home for the coming seasons, and the team will be playing there very soon. Officially scheduled for completion in 2027, the project is already being presented as a symbol of architectural innovation. The Norwegian club's board has a very clear objective: to build one of the most modern, efficient, and environmentally responsible sports venues on the continent, combining cutting-edge design with absolute respect for the breathtaking, yet fragile, natural landscape of the fjord region. The planned capacity of 10,000 supporters may initially seem modest to those accustomed to the 80,000-seat concrete giants scattered across the major cities of England, Germany, or Spain. However, within FK Bodø Glimt's pragmatic philosophy, every centimetre and every seat has been meticulously designed to maximise sporting pressure. An arena of this size guarantees the atmosphere of a true cauldron. The project includes stands positioned extremely close to the pitch, acoustics engineered to amplify the crowd's chants, and heat retention systems designed to compensate for the freezing temperatures outside. In practice, 10,000 voices singing together beneath the roof of the Arctic Arena will create the psychological and acoustic impact of a crowd 3 times larger. Beyond the intimidating atmosphere, the dimensions of the stadium also comfortably satisfy UEFA's strict requirements for hosting major international fixtures at the highest level. The foundation stone of this project represents the largest financial investment ever approved within the club's boardrooms. Historically, teams from smaller European markets that suddenly experience success often burn through prize money on expensive signings that fail to deliver consistent sporting returns. FK Bodø Glimt, however, have taken a completely different path. Rather than indulging in financial fantasies, the club chose to build its future from the ground up. The decision to create a permanent, technologically advanced home reflects intelligent and calculated management, a board that fully understands the difference between taking advantage of a temporary successful period and laying the foundations for a genuine local dynasty with continental ambitions. The timing for the start of construction could hardly be more symbolic. The club is unquestionably living through the greatest era in its history. The team shattered every prediction and became the absolute sensation of the 2025-26 UEFA Champions League season. In their very first appearance in the competition's main phase, the Norwegians showed absolutely no fear of Europe's traditional heavyweights. Playing aggressive, attacking and entertaining football, they reached the round of 16 in historic fashion and left the continent stunned. That spectacular campaign injected vital financial resources into the club's accounts and proved on the pitch that FK Bodø Glimt deserve a seat at European football's top table. Along the way, the club defeated major European sides such as Inter Milan. Sustainability, treated as the backbone of the Arctic Arena project, deserves special attention. Constructing a venue of this scale in such extreme latitudes demands engineering solutions capable of drastically reducing environmental impact. The stadium will make extensive use of low-carbon construction materials and certified timber, while also implementing highly intelligent systems for energy retention, circulation, and thermal recycling. The central principle is for the complex to operate in complete harmony with the surrounding landscape, generating a minimal ecological footprint and achieving energy self-sufficiency whenever possible. From the very moment of its ribbon-cutting ceremony, the Arctic Arena will function as a real-world laboratory for the most urgent infrastructure challenges facing the modern world. Until 2027 finally arrives, the passionate yellow-clad supporters will continue turning the current and charismatic Asp Myra Stadion into their hunting ground, making life a frozen nightmare for visiting teams. But the compass is now pointing firmly towards a new future. The Arctic Arena will materialize in concrete, glass, and timber, the sweat, intelligence, and tactical brilliance of a team that refused to become merely a footnote in football history. And when the gates finally open and the first whistle signals the beginning of a new chapter inside this new temple, the football world will once again have to bow before the phenomenon born in the ice. Norwegian football's rise continues, fast, fierce, and soon, incredibly well accommodated. We'll continue following the construction work here, and of course, once the project advances further, we'll keep bringing you updates. So subscribe now so you don't miss anything. Before you go, there's another video appearing on your screen right now. Click it and stay with us. Take care.